Guys, Skaterfunk here with AP Kennen in the top lane. I don't play Kennen that often, but he's definitely a fun champ, and I decided I wanted to play him this game. I'm playing against a Xin Zhao. On my team, I've got two randoms, and then the randoms are the support and the jungler, and then we've got Stockholm on Ashe as the ADC, and No Yoke Bro 63 as the or 69, I can't remember, as the mid laner Lux. And I start off Dorn's Blade for the auto attack poke, because I'm like, I'll poke him down. And I'm not thinking about the fact that Xin Zhao is well, he can heal. So I was feeling pretty good about this lane early on. I wasn't too worried about it. I was like, well, I've got the range, I can poke him. And then this happens, and he ends up doing a ton of damage, because, he's Xin Zhao. He's got that early game juice, and I'm scared. So at this point, I'm a little bit more worried. Zac comes up and gives me a gank. Doesn't really get anything out of it, just gives me a little bit less pressure, which is all good. He actually comes up again after this and does the same thing, except blows his flash that time. And then this is the third time, because he saw that I was having issues, so he comes up. So I bait him out. I'm like, okay, I'm going to lose this if he doesn't come in. He does come in, flashes and gets the ult off to get him close enough to me for me to hit him, and gives me a nice kill there. So that was really nice. That puts me ahead of him, which I really needed, because I was having issues for sure. And then he uses his E right there, and I'm like, alright, I'll be aggressive, because he just used his initiate. And then, so I gotta poke him a little bit, and I'm pretty sure this is where Zac comes flying. Yeah, there's a little wild Zac comes flying in. And Xin Zhao decides he wants the CS, so I just go ahead and proc Zac's passive. Now Xin Zhao decides to come in just to protect him on the passive, and that kind of sucks, but at the same time, Zac's passive being procced is totally okay. Zac says he's coming in, so I go ahead and bait it out. Doesn't actually get the throw off, but he does get Xin Zhao to move back towards me, and Zac is able to finish that off, so that's good. Xin Zhao's not spending much time in lane. Definitely getting ahead of him in CS, which is always a plus. And then this Zac ends up staying on that low health. And this was an interesting decision on me, because he decides, oh, I'm going to go in on him. He's got no damage, and pick up a kill. I don't really know what he was doing there, to be totally honest, but it didn't work for him. So I just continued CS. Pretty sure I went B after that, picked up my AP scaling. Zac comes up to hold the lane for me, and then he's like, oh wait, we'll go ham. I end up flashing forward and popping the ult. He ults us away, so we trade ult for ult, except he's down to half health and I'm not, so that's nice. He just got back to lane. I'm going for a spell vamp build, because the Will of the Ancients change. I felt like that would be fun. It is really nice, because those long range Qs I'm hitting are giving me health back. He ends up going B, and I just farm up a bit. And he all-ins me again. And I decide, you know what, I'm just going to fight him. Why not? Let's see what I can do. And end up getting off a nice stun right there. He decides to turn on me for whatever reason. And I pick up that kill. So I'm now 3-0 to him. I've got a massive CS lead. I've got the most CS in the game. And I'm pretty happy. I come back up to lane, and Zac decides to all-in me. Xin Zhao jumps in with him too. I pop the ult, which gives me a nice stun on both of them, which gets the Xin Zhao off me actually, which is the most important part, because I was able to just walk away. Zac sees it, and this Zac was on top of the ganks. Our Zac, the other Zac, wasn't really doing much, but he sees it, so I'm just like, alright, I'll just farm up these real quick. He's headed up. I go ahead and let him know that Zac's in the jungle. And he says, go in anyway, why not? The Zac doesn't know that he's coming, so he goes in on me. And ults are popped, damage is done. Zac just watches Xin Zhao die and walks away. And I don't know, again, I don't know why the Xin Zhao decided to fight there, but he did. Got nothing out of it except for another death. So now I'm 4-0. I'm feeling pretty good at this point. I'm very confident. And then I think this is about the time in the game where the team starts throwing. No Yoke is on Lux versus a Mordekaiser. He's never played against Mordekaiser, and he's new to Lux. And Mordekaiser is a pain. And right here, the Zac stays again. I'm not quite sure why. So, again, proc is passive. I don't think I'm able to kill him here. But yeah, Mordekaiser, he baited me in pretty hard with that. The Mordekaiser, he's actually doing pretty good. He's got plenty of farm comes up. All he has to do is walk around, use his abilities, pop his ult, and he's got a little Kennen. Really unfortunate. Shut me down. But it was my bad for not paying attention. I come back up the lane, and Mordekaiser's still here. Right here, the Jhin decides to go in on me a little bit, and I'm like, screw it. I'll fight, because why not? I can kill you. And I throw the ignite down. He decides, screw it, I'm getting out. Zac comes in for the gank. I don't think they had any communication. I kite him around the tower a little bit, and I do go down, but I end up getting a kill off. He comes in, whips the ult, but that's okay. He lands the stun. Not quite enough damage. When he sees that Mord bubble come out, he shits his pants and runs away. Which, I mean, I was raging at the time, but he was pretty scared, and I understood. So after that death, I come up middle. I've got a nice power spike at this point from the needlessly large, and I'm working towards the hourglass. The Zac comes in, and this was just overextension on my part. I wasn't paying attention where everyone was. It was really bad on me. I ended up doing quite a bit of damage, and then I'm like, screw it, I gotta get out of here. No Yoke comes up and saves my butt. He lands slow after snare after slow after snare, keeping them off me. And this is when I'm like, screw this, I'm going B. So I get out of here. The team decides they want to fight in this awkward jungle spot. And we end up going 1-for-1. The Zac does go down to Mordekaiser, but Stockholm is able to pick up a kill on, I think, Graves? Or maybe the enemy Zac. I think he kills the enemy Zac. I'm not sure. Went Zac for Zac. But yeah, there's the Mordekaiser kill. Mordekaiser kills our Zac. No, he picks up it off the Jhin Zhao. So Jhin Zhao is just getting annihilated. Like, he cannot get ahead. He ends up picking up some kills, though. We end up pushing up mid after I come back. After that little team fight where we went 1-for-1. Zac, again, this Zac, I don't know if he understood how Zac worked, or if he was new or what, but he got dominated. He goes down. I'm able to get the last hit on the Zac passive blobs with a Q there. Perfect. Stockholm whiffs the arrow. Why not? Just chuck it. Can't figure out how to throw it down the middle. We're in Skype at this point, and I'm just laughing my ass off because that was pretty dang funny. I tank the Graves ult to the face. No problem, because I'm a man. And that's what we do. We just tank ults to the face. I'm like, alright, I'll come back now. Come back with a decap because I said, screw Hourglass, I want more juice. And this is a really awkward team fight. I expected everyone on the bottom side to go in, and it turns out Zac was the only one with any balls in this team fight. And then I'm like, okay, I can kill this Mordekaiser. Nope. Gets off that last E, and I know I'm dead, so I decide to turn on him and see if I can do any kind of damage, and he just kills me. I go rotate up and push bot, and I'm not paying attention, as you can see from my screen placement. Here comes an angry Jhin Zhao. I do get the tower, which is nice, but I'm like, you know what? I'll just fight him. I got this. And I've been able to kill the Jhin Zhao all game. And then I realize, oh, he's got a bunch of kills off my team, because at this point we're actually behind, even though we were like 8 kills ahead. And he ends up killing me. I blow my flash for no reason. That sucks. But that's alright. I come back. We push up mid lane. We still have a decisive team fight win, as long as we can kill people. And I placed this ward. Now, this is the game-winning ward. I don't like to take credit for winning the game, but that's it, because I placed that ward. If you look, there they are. Graves and Ollie come running up, and Nunu, and I'm immediately in Skype. I'm like, turn, we gotta go. Zac decides to jump in. Stockholm actually hits the point-blank arrow, which is nice, and we end up just melting him. Zac picks up a double. I pick up a double. And Stockholm picks up the final kill on the Jhin Zhao for the ace. After this team fight, that was if I had not placed that ward, we would not have seen them coming, and they probably could have actually stopped us right there. So that ward, I normally wouldn't take credit for it, but I feel like that ward definitely won the game for us. But it's alright. We end up pushing straight up through here to the GG. Hope you guys enjoyed. Any questions on build or gameplay or anything, just let me know. Shout out to all my buddies I played with, Stockholm and No Yoke Bro. Hope you guys enjoyed again. Have a good day / night / whenever the heck you watch me. And stay tuned for more. And I will see you guys on the Rift. Silly Graves. Goodbye. GG!